Hey everyone, it's July 4th, 2025. This is Off the Ledge. I'm going to do this and then I have to skedaddle to another parade. 2 of them today. My shirt says, "Love is not what you do, love is what you are." It's hard to read backwards. Sadhguru. My experience at the parade was mixed last night. Mostly really good support for the cause of democracy. I got into it a little bit with the Trumpster, just to give you a perspective on how far gone their brains are. It didn't last long, but it was insightful. They were proclaiming that it was good that Trump is sending innocent people to concentration camps. So I just share that with you because it's a cult. And once the American people really get that these MAGAs are in a cult, then we'll understand more what's going on. But first of all, you have to understand what a cult is. And on that note, I'm going to read you something that I did post on my community post page about that very thing. Warning signs of a cult. 1, the leader is always right. 2, criticism of the leader or questioning the leader is considered persecution. 3, anything the leader does is justified no matter how harmful it may be. 4, the leader is the only source of the truth. Everyone else is lying. 5, followers must be blindly devoted to the leader and never question him. 6, the members won't recognize they belong to a cult. There it is. I want to just let you know that the way to break people out of the cult is, contrary to what many might believe, it's not by shaking them. It's not by saying, "Oh yeah, I told you so." It's by saying, "I'm always here for you when you get your mind back." Maybe don't say when you get your mind back, but just say, "I'm here if you want to talk about democracy." And actually what democracy actually is. If you're not able to talk to a MAGA, I mean, I'm telling you, some people are really, really gone. Then just don't talk to them. Because there's no reasoning with the cult mind. So on the heels of what happened, I pretty much told you that the bill would pass. And on the heels of what happened, it's not only the great clarifier, it's a call for the great revolution. It's letting us know that they are assaulting us and that they are absolutely, they're absolute monsters. To take food away from a hungry child, to take food away from a disabled person who can't work, to take hospitals away from the public. Do you really think this is going to stand? When we fight, we win, it says behind me. Let's keep that at the forefront of our minds. One other thing about the parade last night was the mood was very somber. I could feel it when I showed up at the start of the parade getting ready to march. To the point that I almost quit. Our community had a tragedy of a young man who had just graduated from high school, who went away on a getaway trip with his buddies, and the car got hit by a reckless driver, and one of them died. So there was that in the parade too. So I could understand the kind of somber tone. I live in a really tight-knit community. I did not know this family. So just keep in your mind, that family. I don't have to share the name. But the other thing that I noticed was that there was a group of people called Indivisible, and I am glad that they showed up. I just detected this sense of let's not be too loud, and you know me, I'm a big mouth, so I was screaming this is what democracy looks like, right? Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. And I was yelling, rise up, passionately. And I understand that people aren't comfortable with passionately, but I do get that people appreciated it. So let me read from Ernest Holmes, and then we'll hear from Kathy Beal, or the astrology forecast for today. And then I've got a scoop because I'm going to be in a parade that starts at 10 a.m. and it's already 8:30, and I need to be there early. So let's read from Ernest. Also, before I read this, last night on the later side, I recorded a guided meditation. It's a guided meditation to clear your energy system. Do not miss that one. It's not 15 minutes. It's more like 12, 13 minutes because I forgot that there were fireworks and the fireworks started going off. So I kind of ended it, as soon as they started. It was towards the end anyway. Don't miss that meditation. We need to fight. We need to fight. So let's stay centered. We are held in the goodness of God. And God, even our God, which hath loved us, comfort your hearts and establish you in every good word and work. If we assume an all-powerful or infinite presence and power behind, within, and through everything, as we must, then we should realize that this power or presence, which is God, could not possibly operate against itself without destroying itself. We know of no energy in nature that can destroy itself. This means that the power back of everything actually is good. We need not worry about this or wonder about it or ask questions about it. It is self-evident that goodness alone can endure forever. Good is a synonym for God. Good and God mean the same thing. Therefore, the final truth and the absolute reality about all things is that God is good. And since God is a divine presence right where we are, good is right where we are, and ever available to us. But we must recognize and claim this good if we are to use it. Recognize and claim the good if we are to use it. So, this is, my take on what happened with the murder bill passing is this is our call to action. People don't pay attention until a catastrophe occurs. This is a catastrophe. Mainstream media has done a great disservice by not telling people about what was going on. Because you can bet your bananas. I don't know where that came from. You can bet your bottom dollar that if the American people, like if everybody that was watching the parade knew what had just happened, they would have been screaming along with me and they would have marched with me. But they don't know what's happening. There's only one person in the parade who knows me, who was talking to me about the bill. And I said they just passed it, and he was not aware that they had just passed it. It's not a call to cave in. It's a call to arms in terms of a call for us to use our voices. Here's Kathy for today.
This is Kathy Beal of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro Insight for July 4th, 2025. It's the 4th of July. It's Independence Day in the United States and all over the globe. It is a day of massive surprises, breakthroughs, breakouts, fireworks of all kinds, and then a feeling that there are so many more options available in life. So whatever happens unexpectedly early in the day, watch for how this leads you into a much freer way of living. That's all for now.
And my guides are saying right now, this is not the end. This is just the beginning. This is not the end. This is just the beginning. This is where we get to see other people besides those of us who have been activists. This is when we get to see the American people saying no more. You're doing what? I don't think so. So let me pull a few cards for today. I hope that you're activating. I pray that you're activating. I pray that your community is loud and proud about democracy, about saving our freedom. And I pray that I feel more and more people on the next 2 parade routes. Send me energy that know what I'm talking about. My sign says, choose democracy, reject fascism. And then I have another one. It's out there on the deck, but I'm going to take it with me. That's the Statue of Liberty's head, and it says, rise up. No kings, rise up. The consequences of Dumpy are just devastating. But when we fight, we win. Remember, listen to your guidance. If you're stressed, listen to the meditation from last night. I am serious. I listened to it afterwards. I just listened to it to, kind of make sure it came out well. I listened to it while I was watching the fireworks from the porch. And it was like, this is good. It's really, really good. So check it out. It's under videos. And there's a picture of the balloon that I was carrying. But you don't need to look at the picture because you're going to close your eyes to meditate. Okay, so now that we're aware, now the stress happens. Now that we're aware, now the stress happens, right? Now that more and more people are aware. And we have to appeal to the higher power for guidance. I also want to mention that the Pope, and along with, I think, at least 12 bishops, and I did post this on my community page too, has come out with a statement about this murder bill. I call it the murder bill. I did post it, so check that out. And I'll make sure that I repost it too, so you can read it. This is a spiritual high calling for us to do everything in our power, do what we can do to save people's lives, and that means get rid of this cult, get rid of this fascist regime. It's time for them to go. If you think that they're more powerful energetically than we are, you are wrong. They are not more powerful energetically than we are. But we have to show up. It's imperative that we show up. There's a rally on July 17th. That is a Thursday. Show up. I believe it's like John Lewis Day. Show up. All right. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Please hit the thumbs up. Please grow this channel. This is a movement. And I'm in it for the long haul. I'm in all the parades. I'm here every single day. There is nothing I will not do. And everything in my power that I can do to save our democracy, I will do. When we fight, we win. Namaste.